Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be talking about edibles.
Yeah.
And specifically about responsible consumption. We came across this really kind of funny video, but it's also educational.
Yeah.
And it's this character named Baba Tichi, and it's all about how he had to help his neighbor out after a bad experience with edibles.
Oh man.
It's interesting because edibles can be a little deceiving sometimes.
Yeah, they're sneaky little devils, aren't they?
They seem like they're harmless.
Yeah.
But they can actually pack quite a punch.
Oh yeah, they definitely can be a lot stronger than people think.
And the effects can last a lot longer.
Oh, way longer
than other methods like smoking.
For sure. I mean, it's like, you smoke or you vape, and it's pretty much instant. The effects are pretty much right there. But edibles, oh man, it's a whole different journey.
And that's one of the things that Baba Chi was talking about in the video. Was that his neighbor had gotten some gummies.
Oh yeah.
And didn't really have a good experience.
Gummies seem to be like the gateway, to edibles.
Yeah.
It seems so harmless.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it so dangerous. Is that they seem like they're not that powerful, but they really can be.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, like, it all comes down to how our bodies actually process these edibles.
Right.
I mean, like I said, you smoke, you vape, it's pretty much instant.
Right.
But when you eat an edible,
Yeah.
it has to go through your whole digestive system, right? So
I-
it gets absorbed through your gut, and then the THC, the fun stuff, takes a little detour to the liver.
A detour, huh?
Yeah.
What happens there?
Oh, it gets really interesting in the liver. So think of it like this. Your liver is like this master chef.
Right.
And it takes that THC and it transforms it into this more potent dish, right? It's
Wow.
like you start with like a basic ingredient, and then the liver creates this like gourmet meal.
Oh, wow.
And that gourmet meal is called 11-hydroxy-THC.
Okay.
And that's the stuff that really gives you those long-lasting, strong effects.
Oh, wow.
But, this transformation takes time.
Yeah.
It's not an instant thing, right? That's why edibles can take anywhere from, 30 minutes to a couple of hours to really kick in.
So I'm guessing, Baba Chichi's his neighbor probably didn't realize that.
Probably not. I mean,
Right.
it's a common mistake.
Yeah.
People think, oh, I'm not feeling anything, I'll just take more,
Right.
and then, bam,
And then a couple hours later.
they're on a rocket ship to
Yep.
another dimension.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's why starting with a low dose is absolutely crucial, especially if you're new to edibles.
Right.
I mean, try something like 2.5 milligrams
Yeah.
and wait at least 2 hours before you even think about taking more.
That's really good advice because it's so easy to think, oh, this isn't working,
Yeah.
and then overdo it.
Exactly. And, Baba Chichi's in Thailand, right, where cannabis is legal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even in a legal market,
Right.
still got to be cautious.
Absolutely.
Legality doesn't make you immune to those effects.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think with more options available, being responsible becomes even more important.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point because it's easy to kind of to get carried away.
Yeah.
When there's so much to choose from.
Exactly. So do your research.
Yeah.
Know what you're getting into. Be informed.
That's great advice. And speaking of being informed, Baba Chichi in the video asked his viewers
Oh, cool.
to share their own edible stories, good or bad. So I'm curious, have you had?
Oh man, I've got a few stories. I'm not sure we have time for all of them.
Well, maybe we can save those for another deep dive.
Okay, we'll save those.
But I think it's really valuable to hear other people's experiences.
Absolutely. I mean, you learn from other people's mistakes, right?
It's
And their
cool.
successes.
And their successes, exactly. So yeah, if you have an edible story that you've learned something from, feel free to share it
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
in the comments.
Yeah.
I think, at the end of the day, Baba Chi really sums it up well. He says, with great edibles
I love this.
comes great responsibility.
That's so good.
And it's so true.
It's like Spider-Man, but for edibles.
Exactly.
That's great.
It's a fun way to put it, but
Yeah.
but it really is an important message. Whether cannabis is legal where you are or not being informed. And responsible is really the key.
It really is. It's the key to having a safe and enjoyable experience.
Yeah, and that's what we all want, right? We want to enjoy this amazing plant, but we want to do it in a safe and responsible way.
Absolutely.
So before you reach for that next brownie or gummy or whatever, do your research. Find out what works best for you. Start low, go slow.
Start low, go slow. It's like the golden rule of edibles.
It is the golden rule. And most importantly, enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride, but buckle up.
But buckle up, yeah. All right, everyone. That's it for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.